पहले सिर्फ जहाज कर पाते थे. Now every soldier is doing it. This all is the consequence of capacities in space, Starlinks. Companies like Capella have used space to give to the Ukrainian army persistent surveillance. That means the Ukrainian army can see through cloud, through night, 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days in a year. So it's not blind at any time. So, this is what space is doing. Planet Earth, these are all commercial companies. Planet Earth, in concert with Capella and Starlinks, have given Ukraine revisit times of about 7 to 8 minutes. So previously, if you fired on the enemy, it took about 1.5 hours for it to respond. You read the battle, prepare your weapon systems. Today, with intelligence that comes from these space-based systems, the way in which you can read the battle, persistent surveillance, you can respond in 2 to 3 minutes. So 2 hours, 2 to 3 minutes. This is the value of the space systems. And therefore, when Elon Musk earlier this month, on the 9th of March to be precise, threatened in an exchange with the Polish foreign minister, Radoslaw Sikorski, Musk said that if he switched off Starlinks, the entire Ukrainian front line would collapse. Well, that may have been a trifle tactless thing to say. Musk may not have displayed great diplomatic sophistry, but the truth in the statement was stark. Zelensky realized it, the Ukrainian army realized it, much of Europe and the West realized it. So that is the significance of capacities in space and systems like Starlink. Ukraine's entire war effort, the West to include USA, hinges on Starlinks. That is how humongously critical the contribution of this configuration of 7,000 satellites in the LEO space, low Earth orbit, which we know as Starlinks, driven by Elon Musk, has been. When I was growing up, space was a country thing, an exclusive capacity with a few countries, the United States, Soviet Union, even India. Country thing, strategic. Elon Musk has made it a company thing. By innovation, creative use of technology, by scaling up to 7,000 satellites, bringing the cost down. And how? By failing fast. This is one more thing that we need to learn. So say ISRO, NASA, Musk was in competition with NASA. These are government agencies which will make sure that they don't test till the test is perfect. Because the president has to be called, the cameras are looking, the prime minister has to be called, so the test has to be perfect. Elon Musk simply reversed this belief. He conducts 30 tests a year, fails 29 times, and therefore leapfrogs technology. While NASA or ISRO will conduct 1 test a year, it may fail, it may succeed, but they are not leapfrogging technology at the pace of Elon Musk. And therefore, the partner of US Space Command today is not NASA, not Boeing, not Lockheed, but SpaceX, Elon Musk. So SpaceX has pushed giants like NASA, Boeing and Lockheed out of the business in space. I think yesterday, the rescue of the stranded astronauts in space, Sunita Willaims and her fellow astronauts who had gone for a mission of 8 days but was stranded for 10 months, this was a joint effort of NASA and SpaceX. In fact, in my view, it is substantially SpaceX and a little bit of NASA. The astronauts could not have been rescued by NASA, the space agency of the world's most powerful country, without the help of a commercial entity called SpaceX. So and it's not going to end here. Look at Musk's ambition. He's now talking of starships, and these rockets may be launched later this year. They will be the first step in making life interplanetary, the city on Mars. That dream may not be too far off. And as he does this, from Starlinks to starships, he keeps pushing the edge of material science. And as I said, the partners of Spacecom today are the forces of innovation, energy, and enterprise which come from companies like SpaceX. The Americans are now looking at a military upgrade of Starlinks. Elon Musk has contracted Starshields with the American military. Now, this is of course in the confidential domain, but broadly, Starshields will be not merely sensors. So Starlinks is basically satellites which are giving you communications and sensing capacities. Starshields will be a comprehensive safe space system in which the offensive shooters, so they could be missiles, directed energy platforms, they will be located in the space domain itself. Now that will take war fighting in space to an entirely new high.